I welcome you all to EduFam International Academy. In union, there is a strength, and nowadays we are discussing the different aspects of team building and how team leadership is important. Today is the second day, and in this day, we are going to discuss about the team dynamics and collaboration. So there is a statement on the screen, the lone genius. The lone genius suggests that if you are alone, you are enough. You can do whatever you want in life. You can be innovative. You can be successful. You can be solely contributed to your success. So let me ask all of you that whether this statement is myth or a fact. May I have your opinion, please?
This is a myth only.
It's a myth, ma'am.
Okay, so Aisha said that this is a myth. What about others?
Ma'am, I also said that it is a myth.
Myth.
Okay, so all of us understand that this is a myth because alone we can do very little, but together in the team we can do much more. So we should not overlook the importance of collaboration and teamwork. We should not think that I'm enough for everything. खुदा हमको ऐसी खुदाई ना दे कि अपने सिवा कुछ दिखाई ना दे. So we should not think that I am superpower. I have everything. I have all the qualities to be successful in life, whatever I want, and I am enough. I am sufficient. Then in that case, we are going to be the fool and stupid. Now, please give some pressure to your brain. I am taken for granted, but used every day. I am admired by many, but despised by some. What am I? Yes? Yes, friends, it's communication. Okay, because it is every day that plays very important role in our life. And some people use it wisely, while some people, they don't use it wisely. And then some people, they don't even understand what exactly has been communicated. So in today's session, we are going to have basically two objectives. One is that we are going to understand the effective teamwork foundation, and second, that how we are going to develop the communication and feedback skills, because these are the important pillars of team building. If our communication and feedback is effective, then our team building is effective. And if we are able to understand the effective teamwork, then we can ensure the success of the project. Now, what exactly is team dynamics and collaboration? So team dynamics, as it is mentioned here, that it refers to the interaction, relationship, and behavior among team members and the way they work as they work towards achieving common goal. Collaboration involves working together cooperatively and effectively to accomplish tasks and objectives. So, when we work in any organization, either you can take the school or the college or the NGOs or any industry. So you will find that the people are dependent on each other. One person has to complete the task, then only the other person can take the task further. There is a very common joke, and it is like this joke is for the government work. So there were three people, they were assigned some work. So one gentleman saw that one person was digging the soil, and then the other person was putting the soil back in that. So the gentleman was very much surprised and asked, what are you doing? What is this? One person is digging and the other person is filling. Then the gentleman replied, actually, there are three people on duty. My duty is to dig it. The second person's duty is to plant a sapling in that. And third person's duty is to fill the soil in that. But the second person is missing. So second is missing. So they are not planting sapling. So he is digging and I am putting the soil in. So it shows the importance of the work. if one person is missing
Sure.
the task, the whole purpose of the exercise is gone. Now, what is the purpose of that? The purpose was to have the plants. Now it has totally waste. The energy of two people are totally waste because of the third person. So this is the importance of teamwork. Okay, now coming to the importance of effective teamwork. As I have given you the example of these three people, that it always promotes the synergy, it always promotes the productivity, creativity, and it always helps to leverage the diverse skills. Have you ever experienced, I have experienced many a times, that when I am alone thinking about anything, any project, any work, so I am tired very soon, very easily, and there is a limitation of thinking. After some time my mind stopped thinking. But when we are in the group, like when we are discussing, even with one person, even with one friend or two friends, you will find that so many ideas are coming. Even your mind is thinking faster and in a better way than thinking alone.
Yes.
You all have experienced this?
Yes. Yes. Experience.
Yes.
Right.
So when we talk about the team building, their communication plays very important role. When we talk about the communication, then there are verbal and non-verbal communication skills. We will be discussing about this in detail later, that verbal is what we speak and non-verbal is like the body language, gestures, and all other things. Then communication also has active listening techniques. If we are listening actively, it means we are communicating. People think normally that when you are speaking, you are taking out the words from your mouth, then only you are communicating. But this is again a false notion. Even when you are listening, you are comprehending, you are understanding, you are trying to reach to the emotions and feelings behind the words, then it means you are grasping something, you are communicating. Then clarifying the expectations and ensuring transparency is also a part of communication. There should not be any ambiguity while speaking. There should not be any confusion. We have to be so clear. If there are more words required, we can speak more words, but we are responsible to give the clear communication, clear role and responsibilities, clear expectations. In some cases, I have seen that some of the bosses, they have lots of expectations, but they will never tell you. And they always wait for the time when you are going wrong. And once you go wrong, then they will come and they will scold and they will say, why did you do like this? Why you have not done like that? So my question is, if you wanted it to do in that way, why you have not said before? It means that you are waiting for the things to go wrong so that you can get the chance to come and to scream and then you shout. This is the wrong leadership. The right leadership is that you have to clear all the expectations, that I want this essay in these many words, these many topics to be covered, these many ideas to be covered. I want this to be done in this way, so that the expectation is very clear for the person who is discharging the duty. And then after that, providing the constructive feedback is also a part of communication. If we are really intending to improve the teamwork, then we have to construct the feedback. We have to give the positive feedback so that the people can improve in the next project or next time. Now, before we go for this segment, let me just ask you people that how we can ensure the team is working effectively. Can you all give one idea, please? Yes, Atiya, Zareen.
If you think your project is progressing, means that is work is doing, team members are doing properly. If it is not progressing, stuck somewhere, means it is teamwork is not there or something is wrong going on. So that we have to check.
Okay, very good. Yes, Adya?
Ma'am, if the team doesn't has to come and ask me again and again, and everything is running smoothly and they are doing what they like they are expected to do, if I have given clear instructions and they are following it and we are getting good results, then alhamdulillah, it's good effective teamwork.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, Aisha?
When they submit their works on time, it means they are doing good.
Okay, so thank you. You all have given the practical aspects of how the team will work effectively. Here we are going to have to here we are going to discuss about that why we should promote the teamwork. Because if we promote the teamwork, the vision and the goal of the organization will be established. Like everybody will be thinking in the same direction. So this is our goal, this is our vision, and we all have to move towards that. There won't be like diverse dimensions that somebody going in this direction, somebody going in that direction. So everybody will work together to achieve that goal, achieve that vision of the organization. So this is the first and foremost thing that's going to be achieved by the teamwork. Secondly, when we are promoting the teamwork, then we can build the trust and rapport among the team members. If you don't trust anybody, then naturally you cannot share neither the problems, nor the achievements, nor the issues that you are facing. Then you will hide everything because you don't trust the person. If I am telling anything to Athiya, I will always think that, okay, maybe Athiya is going to add some spices and going to tell these things to all the world, the whole world. And then I will be embarrassed. So better I should not share anything with Athiya. So that's going to happen if we are not having trust among the team members. So if we are having teamwork, then this type of mistrust will not be there. The people will trust on each other. And then when we are encouraging collaborations, people will share their ideas freely and the people will not hesitate. Like something is coming to my mind, but I'm hesitant that maybe the people are going to laugh at me. They will not like my idea. They think that this is a foolish idea. So that fear will not be there if we are engaging into the teamwork. We can freely share the ideas. We can freely give whatever comes to our mind. And above all, the major important thing is that why we should promote teamwork, because in the organization there is a very common phenomena that people have the conflicts, because different types of people are there from different background, different likings, dislikings, different strength, different culture, different religion, different creed, different race. Then there has to be conflict. Everybody cannot think on the same direction. So how we resolve the conflict, it depends that how strong is your team. It is said that if a person who is not taking revenge in the team or taking revenge in the relationship is a person who is not weak. He is not taking revenge doesn't mean that he is weak. It means that he is giving more importance to the relationship, more importance to the team members rather than satisfying his
Yes.
ego. So that's why the person
Ma'am,
is.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Excuse me. Ma'am, last slide, please.
Yes.
Here, you said building trust, okay, and rapport among the team members. Here, 100% it is not possible. All will trust, and sometime they are. Some people will be there means they don't trust. So how will handle the situation in the team? All are not agree with your whatever your direction or whatever. Sometimes they are just suppressing that things, okay, but they're inside, from inside they oppose. Okay, so this case
Okay.
how will handle if one two members are
Yeah,
not
it's
following
obvious.
each other?
Yeah.
No, it clearly shows that if the team members are not trusting each other, it clearly shows that there is a weak leadership, because the team must be working under the leadership of someone. So the leader has to organize certain activities where the people have to trust on each other. You must have seen one activity where the person is on the higher place and the team members are down, they are spreading their hands, and the person has to just uh, jump from the backside and they all have to hold him in the own hand. Have you seen such type of activity, team building activity? So, like this type of practical activity we give them so that the person who is on the higher place and who is going to throw himself from the back have 100% trust in the team. The team is going to hold on the hand. Team will not let him fall down. Otherwise, naturally, his back will break. So that much trust has to be built, and it is a responsibility of the team leader. But mostly, what happens, Zarin, you are right. The team leaders, they try to create the conflicts among the team. What is their fear? Their fear is that they think if they are more united, then they are going to conspire against.
Mhm.
Yes, they have the insecurity.
Yeah.
They are the
No, that is the
insecurity.
one side. And another side, suppose I am the team leader and eight other members are there. So six are following my instruction, two are not following. So in that case, what
So
I should do?
for that, Zareen, it means that there is something that is holding them back. You just have one-to-one meetings, okay? Always call them,
Okay.
have them chit chat with them, and ask them about their family members, about their issues. Because sometimes what happened that those people are so much into their own personal issues, personal problems at times, that they hardly pay any attention towards the perfection of the professional work. So that might be one of the reason. Second reason is that maybe somebody has uh, provoked them against you. Somebody has narrated some story against you that you were saying this and that, and that's why they have some grudges against you. That will also go away
Yes.
with one-to-one meeting. If you have one-to-one meeting with them, always try to talk to the people in person. Okay, just ask them, okay, I want to meet you for 5 minutes. Please come to my cabin. Let's have a cup of coffee or tea together. And when you invite them, then you will find that, okay, they are normal, they are okay. And then afterwards, you will realize that how they are changing. So this one-to-one meeting is important in those cases, if one or two people are not following your instructions. Okay, Zareen?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, now here is the example. So there is when we talk about the effective communication strategy within the marketing team, then everybody will first understand the roles and responsibilities, that because they have launched a new product campaign. So regular team meetings will give them the opportunity to understand, to share updates, brainstorm the ideas, address the challenges collaboratively. Now, clear communication channels such as email and project management tools facilitate and exchange the information and feedback. So here you can see that in the team, communication is as a soul. If we talk about the team building, the communication is the soul of the team. If there is no communication, there is no soul. So first, when we are making any product, our in our school and colleges, we can say what is our product, our education, what we are imparting, our curriculum syllabus. So from there, to impart to the students day-to-day delivery, day-to-day operation, day-to-day activities. So these things have to be communicated among all the team members very clearly, and then time to time we have to have the meetings. When I was in India International School, that was a school where we had maximum meetings, and our all the meetings start after 4 o'clock because our timing was 4 o'clock. So the group leaders, there were 13 people in the group leaders, because 6,500 students were there. So naturally, such large number of students, we need more leaders for them. So there were 13 people in the middle management, and then I was as a principal, and then I had two directors also on me, those who were like giving me directions and guiding me. So we used to have, you will not believe, we used to have so many meetings about each and every minute things. We used to have meeting, and we were supposed to be dropped off by the drivers. And one driver, I remember, he was the Pakistani driver. We used to call him Chacha because he was like quite aged person. So we used to call him Chacha, and the Chacha used to tell me whenever we used to come back from the meeting, and I used to sit in the car. चाचा यूज्ड टू टेल मी दैट मैडम आपने क्या गुनाह किया है कि आपको इतने लंबे लंबे टाइम तक मीटिंग लेनी पड़ती है और स्कूल में रहना पड़ता है, ये कौन से गुनाह की सजा है आपको? तो मैंने फिर चाचा को समझाया कि चाचा सी, जब तक हम लोग आपस में मीटिंग नहीं करेंगे, एक दूसरे को
The
समझाएंगे,
blessing, not saja.
तो then naturally the things will not move forward. तो it is important whether थोड़ा सा टाइम लग जाता है तो लग जाए, let us take more time, let us sacrifice time, but वो जो without understanding जो problems होगी ना, the miscommunication, the confusion and all other things, that is more harmful than spending 2 hours extra. So we have to have, and Zareen, one thing more, everything we cannot sort out in the meeting. ये भी मैंने वहीं पे सीखा. There are many things that we have to sort out of the meeting. Okay, like suppose अगर आपको डाउट है कि ये दोनों हमारी मीटिंग में बात नहीं मानेंगे, आप उन दोनों को पहले ही बुला लीजिए. And then you tell them that okay, that we are thinking of doing this thing in this way. What is your opinion? Okay, you think in this way. Okay, now we are thinking that this is going to be effective for the students, and this we are going to do in this way. Then you will discuss with them in private, and you are going in the meeting and then talking. Then naturally they will support you. 100% they will say, oh, ma'am has already discussed with me. It means ma'am trust us. So now we have to support ma'am. There was a software development company. So they have like, they faces challenges because of the conflict between two teams. Okay, so one team was developer team, and while the other team was project managers team. So what developers will say, developers are thinking that we have to give the best product. So let it be like, if it is taking more time, let them take more time, but the product has to be best. So this is the developer's thinking. While the project manager's thinking is that we have to meet the deadline. We have to complete on the deadline because it involves lots of money, lots of budget, lots of, if we are not following the deadlines, then we have to spend more, and then naturally the entire senior management, senior managers and senior level people will be asking these managers that why it is delayed. So naturally there was a conflict between these two. So how then this conflict was resolved? Because there was lots of tensions. Now that those people who are working on the product, then programmer is there, designers is there, graphic designer is there, then content writer is there. There are so many people involved. They all are into tension, whether we have to complete on this time or we have to take more time, and when it is going to be completed. So there was frustration, there was tension, and there was lots of delays in the productivity. Then what happened? The team leader started organizing some activities, that is team building, where they all can communicate with each other and they can understand each other's point of view. Developer can understand the point of view of the project managers, and project managers can understand the point of view of the developers. And then they all can come to the common ground, where they all can think that, okay, how we can help each other so that the company should not suffer. And in this way, the collaboration was improved and they were able to give successful delivery for the new software solution. So this case study clearly shows that communication plays very important role. You will not believe, I told you in the beginning that once I'm going to tell you that how much your performance contribute in your success, you will not believe it is just 10%. Only 10% of your performance, of your success based on your performance. Rest 90%. See here, we have given PIE. 10% is performance, 90% is I is your image, and E is your exposure. How you are building the image and how you are having the exposure to different platforms, different team members, different people in the different or in the different boards. There are different boards in the organization. So it all depends on your image and exposure. Only 10% is your own performance. Now you all must be thinking that, okay, how much is my contribution in the team and how much I depend on the team members. So 80% of success in any job depends on your ability to deal with the people. So it means 20% is your own ability. Like suppose if I am a trainer, so 20% is my training, but 80% is my ability to deal with the people. How I am dealing with the people, those who are in my team, those who are coming for the course, those who are my colleagues, those who are my promoters, those who are my designers, those who are my like website makers, those who are my friend circles, my community people, those who are handling my social media. So it 80% depends on my dealing with the people. Again, you will see that here it comes to teamwork. If you are effective in dealing with people, if you are effective as a team worker, then 80% is the success depending on your ability to deal with the people. Only 20% is your own ability. Do you all agree with this?
Yes, agree, but it's hard.
Yes, it's hard, but it's not impossible. We can learn how to deal with the people as per their understanding. Little bit of psychology we should know, but सबसे बड़ी बात क्या है कि you just start observing the people without judgmental. Don't pass any judgment about anybody, but observe their behavior pattern. Observe that what they like, what they dislike, and gradually you will understand that you have lots of understanding of the people around you. So what we are supposed to do finally, that we have to leverage the diversity within the team members. We have to recognize different perspectives. We have to recognize different skills of the people, different knowledge perspectives. And then we have to encourage inclusion in decision making and participation. Don't impose your decision on them. Instead, you ask them to give their suggestions. Encourage the participant to have the sense of ownership and give you the suggestion that in this situation, what do you suggest? You need not to accept 100%. Not necessary that you have to accept 100%. You have to just take their suggestions, take their advices. And then you have to leverage the diversity for innovation and problem solving. Don't try to solve all the problems on your own. You involve them. When you involve the people, they always take the ownership. This is my school, this is my college, this is my company. And I have to solve this issue that what the company is facing. And in this way, you will find that your work is always taken by some other person and you are feeling relaxed. So I think these examples are quite enough for you to understand the dynamism of team and collaboration. Now let us just try to find out the answers of these questions. So in module 2, we have learned today about team dynamics and collaboration. You have to tell that which of the following is not a key topic covered in module 2. Effective communication, leadership styles, promoting teamwork, and leveraging diversity within team. Which topic is not the topic of module 2?
Leadership style.
Yes. What is the primary objective of fostering effective communication within teams? Primary objective. Promoting competition among teams, minimizing collaboration and idea sharing, enhancing understanding and reducing misunderstanding, creating a hierarchical structure within the team. Primary
Enhancing
think-
understanding, enhancing understanding and reducing misunderstanding. Yeah, right?
Yes, right. Trust and rapport among team members are essential for promoting healthy competition, fostering effective teamwork, encouraging conflicts and disagreement, or maintaining a rigid organizational structure.
B. Fostering effective teamwork.
Correct.
Encouraging
What role does diversity play in team dynamics? It limits creativity, innovation. It
What
fosters
is the answer of third one? Third one?
fostering effective
B, na?
teamwork. B.
Fostering.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Then what role does diversity play in team dynamics? It limits creativity and innovation. It fosters collaboration, problem solving. It discourages communication and cooperation. It creates a homogeneous team environment.
Role does diversity play in team dynamics? Okay.
Here again, it's B. It fosters collaboration and
And
problem
B,
collaboration and problem solving. Yeah.
Inclusive decision making involves involving only team leaders in the decision making process, ignoring diverse perspective and opinion, excluding certain team members based on their background, involving all team members in the decision-making process regardless of their
I
background.
think D, background. D. Involving all team members.
Decision making process. Yeah, right.
So here are the answers. First is leadership styles. Second is enhancing understanding. Third is fostering effective teamwork. Fourth is fosters
D
collaboration.
again. Yeah, and D. Yeah, right.
Now these are two open-ended questions that you are going to do in your reflective journal. I'm going to share this with you. Okay.
Question बड़ा नहीं है बहुत.
हाँ बड़ा तो है लेकिन क्या करेंगे फिर भी we have to understand ourselves. This is for our improvement. Reflecting on your own experience working within teams, describe a situation when effective communication played a crucial role in achieving a team goal and resolving a conflict. What communication strategies or techniques were employed, and how did they contribute to the overall success of the team? Additionally, what challenges, if any, were encountered and how were they addressed? Only one situation you have to narrate here, where your communication has played important role. Second is diversity within teams can lead to enhanced creativity, innovation, and problem solving. Drawing from your personal and professional experience, describe a scenario where diversity within a team positively influenced the outcome of a project and decision-making process. How are diverse perspective, backgrounds, and skills leveraged to address challenges and develop reverse solution? What lessons can be learned from this experience about the value of inclusivity and diversity in team dynamics and collaboration?
Team collaboration.
And you can make it short also, only one incident here and one scenario here you have to narrate. And this is practical, this is optional. If you want to do, you can do the practical activity. If you don't have time, you can just leave it. So that's all
Thank
for
you.
today. Thank
Same
you
to
very
them.
much. Thank you. And now if you have any questions, you can ask.